up, all my fight fans? So it is here. It has finally been announced. It is finally happening, guys. UFC 321, the new undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, Tom Aspinall, taking on Ciryl Gane. Guys, how long have we waited for this? It feels like it's been forever. I think since UFC 320, excuse me, not UFC 320, 2021 or 2022, the heavyweight championship of the world has literally only been defended in the past 3 or 4 years 3 times. Once against Ciryl Gane and Francis Ngannou, another time against Jon Jones and Ciryl Gane, and another time against Jon Jones and Stipe Miocic. Literally 3 times in 3 to 4 years. That is ridiculous, guys. I mean, what happened? The heavyweight division was always banging, always popular, always full of exciting fights. Now, I get where we're all at right now. I get what we're all talking about now, that this is not the fight we really want to see. We didn't want to see Tom Aspinall win this fight this way, or excuse me, win the belt this way, be the champion this way. We wanted to see him against Jon Jones, and I'm sure the UFC did everything in their power to make that fight happen between Jon Jones and Tom Aspinall, but it just did not transpire whatsoever. Jon Jones retired. He was going through some drama outside the cage, and there's been even rumors that he's possibly coming back and wants to fight the winner. Who knows? But he let go of his belt. They gave it to Tom Aspinall. The UFC gave it to Tom Aspinall. And now we got Tom Aspinall versus Ciryl Gane. I know it's not the fight we want to see, but it's the fight we got. And I'm excited for the heavyweight division to move on, because I felt bad for Tom Aspinall. Tom Aspinall is a young guy. And even though in the heavyweights you can fight a little longer than the lower weight classes, sure. But I'm sure the guy wants to make money. The guy wants to feed his family. The guy wants to take care of his family. And if you're not fighting, you ain't making money. You know, so Jon Jones here making millions and millions and millions of dollars. But at the end of the day, he's holding up the rest of the division, where the rest of the guys want title shots. They want the right to become champion, be called champion, fight for the chance to become champion. And that was just being stalled over and over and over again. It was ridiculous that the UFC let it go as long as it did. But that's all behind us now. That's all in the past now. And we got ourselves a fight. I believe this is going to be actually a very good fight, personally, because if you look at that card, or excuse me, you look at the division itself, there really is not a whole lot of excitement, and there really isn't nobody that Tom Aspinall hasn't faced just yet. But still, I'm very excited to see this fight take place. You got two stand-up artists. When it comes to the ground, you already know Tom Aspinall is way better on the ground than anybody that Ciryl Gane has ever faced, except for possibly Jon Jones. But I don't see this going to the ground. I see these guys utilizing their feet, utilizing their hands, where Ciryl Gane is a really good kickboxer. We saw some great fights with him with Derek Lewis and Tai Tuivasa, where we saw some great knockouts with Curtis Blades and Sergey Pavlovich from Tom Aspinall. So there's going to be a knockout. This is going to be a great heavyweight fight, guys. I'm very excited for this, and I'm also very excited to see the rest of the division. No, there isn't a lot of big blockbuster names in the division, and who knows what could happen in the future. Maybe Jon Jones could come back, or maybe even the wild card itself, Francis Ngannou, could come back, and we could actually get some more excitement in the heavyweight division. Maybe even more the underdog, I want to say not the underdog, but maybe the hidden gem in the heavyweight division that could potentially be in the heavyweight division, Alex Pereira. What if Alex Pereira wins the fight, decides to move up in weight, pack on all this weight, and we see Tom Aspinall versus Alex Pereira for a heavyweight championship, where we got someone going after three championship belts in Alex Pereira, former middleweight champion of the world, former light heavyweight champion of the world, and possibly could be a heavyweight champion of the world. I would pay to see that. I'm sure you guys would too. So there's so much stuff that could potentially happen with the heavyweight division. Moving on now, guys. I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. Let me know what you're thinking in the comments, guys. Like, subscribe, hit that notification button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.